Hi guys, Upward here, and today I'm going to be inking and painting Kamado Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Now, I usually don't do a lot of fan art, but I've been getting some ideas, so I thought I'd show a bit of my process and how I go through inking characters, and then I'll show a bit of a speed paint through Photoshop. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, I like to start with a light sketch of what I would want to do in the end. So I go on Pinterest. In this case, I was doing fan art, so I needed image references. This is Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, so I went on Pinterest, looked up some fan art of Tanjiro, and also some art from the animation and from the manga, and I came up with my design in my own style, right? So I like to sketch out some details, but not too much. See, the lines in the beginning were a bit more sketchy. So yeah, it's better for inking because at least for me, I don't like to start inking out of the blue, like just on a blank page. I like to have some sketches, so it gives me the time to really think about how I'll ink the piece. Simply because you're near me. Okay, there are a lot of ways to ink. I really love using dip pens. There are markers, people use markers. I love dip pens, quills. On this project, I just bought a glass dip pen, and it's only after that I realized I was using the wrong ink for it. Like, some ink came with it, but I really wanted to use like my dark pitch black ink. So there was a lot of leakage. I dropped a lot of ink on the drawing, but I think I worked around it pretty well. I don't know if you'll notice it, but yeah, I dropped a bit of ink bubbles. Personal taste, I really love to shade like with ink in a way that all the lines go in the same direction. So sometimes I'll do all in the vertical sense or all in the horizontal sense. For this one, I chose like the technique I call go with the flow kind of way. So I do the line art with ink, and then for the shading, I do like consecutive lines that follow the line art. So yeah, I guess I kind of just go with the flow, and I'll leave some spaces out in blank to suggest lighting. So well, yeah, I think that explains it roughly. I picked Tanjiro for this for my first fan art on YouTube because I really loved the character. I also love Demon Slayer. I feel like that it's an original story, even if it's not. I mean, it's the usual. All his family died, and he goes on a hill to train with a master at the sword kind of vibe. But even so, I felt like he had a deep bond with Nezuko. I really loved like the writing of the story. It makes you care about the characters, and that's why I love Demon Slayer. I mean, I just can't get enough. I watched like that episode 19 at least more than 10 times. I can't count it. It's too good. Anyway, I'll probably do other Demon Slayer fan art. I'll probably draw Zenitsu and Tomioka Gyu. I don't know. I also plan on doing other series like Jujutsu Kaisen and those new anime, but also those old ones like Naruto, One Piece, Inuyasha. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm quite the anime fan, but I'll also do other types of fan art drawing like PT Blinders, Friends, Game of Thrones, it's about her, it varies. Anyway, going back to the inking, there's a technique I love to do. I'll wait for my dipping pen to have almost no ink left, and then I'll fill in the dark spaces, so it'll be like a lighter shade, and that's what I did for the tiling on his Kagura, his coat. I think that's what that is, or is that the earring? I don't know, like the coat. So afterwards, I just use a scanning app that I have on my phone. Then on Photoshop, I change the contrast. So I go like on stronger contrast, more darks and more whites to make the inking stand out. And then I can just start painting. Usually after changing the contrast, I'll put in a shade of gray in the back of in the background, just because I feel like I can go paint more lights afterwards if the background is grayish. If it's white, I mean, I don't know, I feel like you lose some reach in the lighting section. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Anyway. Okay, so painting is its own universe. I like to start out with a general color, like what I want out of my painting. So I started with red in this one, and then I felt like adding some yellows and stuff. So I won't like put a single layer for like the coat or a layer for the pants and or stuff like that. I'll just like try to paint and mix in the colors. When I paint like in real on paper, I use watercolors. So I feel like painting a lot of stuff on the same layer is a bit more watercolory to me on the software, right? So I used some yellows and a bit of greens to show lighting on the coat and on the pants. And for the rest of the painting, I just like, I don't know, respected the color code of Tanjiro, and then for shading I used different shades of greens and of red for the pants. Oh yeah, I guess I'll go into painting details on other videos. For this video, I really just wanted to show the process of me drawing Tanjiro, some Tanjiro fan art. It's less of a tutorial, but yeah, you know, I'll do tutorials in the future on how I paint, and well, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Tanjiro painting and inking process video. Let me know what you think in the comments section. You can follow Apple Art on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, that's it. There's also a page on Tumblr. So, all right, see you guys next time, and have a good day.